Okay, hello guys. Welcome back to episode 2 of how to make a website. Now, in the last episode, we learned how to and why we these three applications. So like Eclipse Web Development, XAMPP. Now, I noticed that it's actually XAMPP, so XAMPP server. So that's my bad. The connector for Java, right? That's like we like connected the MySQL to like Eclipse, Now we have to get Apache Tomcat, right? So there are actually two ways you can install Apache Tomcat. So I'm gonna show you both ways. Now one is easy and other one is like okay, it depends on what you think, but like so what first way is actually you go to Apache Tomcat download. Just search up Apache Tomcat download, and it doesn't matter which link you go, just go to any Apache link, right? And then click on the Tomcat version 10. Now you can install based on whatever the device you have, right? For example, I have a Windows right now, so I would just use this one, right? Now that's another way, like you install that one and make a folder, just like a zip file and all that, right? Other way is that when you open to Eclipse, right? This is my Eclipse right now, right? Nothing we installed last time. Okay, so what you want to do is go click on our whatever the folder you have, click on run as, right? And run on server. Okay, now uh, you might not have this, right? So what do you want to do is this is I'm just showing you guys, right? So choose an existing server or manually define if you don't have the option. But what do you do is simply go to Apache, right? This has to be like your first link. Like it has to be like it's in every single Eclipse, I guess. But if it's not, then you could always use the browser one. But you just open up this one and download the latest version, which is Tomcat version 10.0, right? This is what I did, and and then you click on finish, right? But just I for my right now I already have the server, so I'm just gonna click on finish. Now this is connected local. Now if you see, if you so this is our our console thingy like and then you go to server, you should have like sort of this thing should be running right now. Right? Now since I run like I do not have any files in it, right? Like I do, but like I do not have like Java files right here. I do not have HTML files here, which is that's why it's not showing anything. But something should be coming like this. So like that the Tomcat is actually working properly. Okay, so now that part is done. We have a project Tomcat now we can now what you can do, everything is fixed. Like we don't need to install other stuff now, like it's complete. Okay. Now just for practice, let's just learn like how to make an HTML, like how to run stuff, I guess. I mean, of course you guys would know HTML files, but what you want to do is go if you want to add like a HTML or sort of like a CSS or JavaScript file, you would have to make it in the web application, since like that's where like web applications are made, right? New, and then GSP file. Like look at this, there's no option for Java, right? When I click here, oh my, so I'm pretty sure it's this one. When I click here, I get the option to like install Java stuff. Now this is where I like install, you know, all the Java files. New HTML file. Right. Let's just make like a sort of like a form. So I like the placeholder, username, password. Like it's just to show you like this is like a basic HTML, I guess. But if you want to style it, you have to like right click and, you know, style it, I guess, CSS file. But we will get into that stuff after we like, you know, connect MySQL to Eclipse. I mean, not the MySQL connector, but the PHP admin thingy. Okay. Another thing, I actually closed the XAMPP server thing, but it should be running in the background, like whenever you run it, right? Because look, it never closed for me. Like, you know, at around 27 attempts to start my SQL app, and it did start, but it never stopped. I never stopped it. It does like it didn't matter if I closed it or not, but I never stopped it. So it actually works, right? That's why it works. But when I like stop the thing, right, my Apache and MySQL, it won't work. Okay. Now the next thing is my PHP admin. So if you want to get that, what you got to do is just simply just click on the admin button of the MySQL. Like that's literally it. Or you could just, you know, open this link like localhost / my PHP myadmin / it should come up any second. Okay, now this is what I have. So it's kind of like these data. This is like a PHP myadmin is like a database, as we discussed, right? And I just want to show like, you know, where to find stuff here, and you could like, you know, toggle with it or something. But I will make a video about it, about like, you know, how to connect this thing to, and like, you know, when you input something, like, you know, if I input something and when I click submit, this thing should go over here. Like that's basically our project, right? So I will make a video specifically for that. But until then, have a Tomcat ready. Also, don't worry, I will post this code in the description. I will also post the Apache Tomcat links and every single thing you need. Also, I will post some of the other videos that I actually use to like learn this stuff. So if you do not understand what I did, like, you know, how to install stuff, you could always just go to the actual video, learn from it. But until then, have a good rest of the day.